Money Heist, or La Casa de Papel, has become a global phenomenon. Its gripping storyline, complex characters, and thrilling heists have captured the imaginations of viewers across the world. But have you ever wondered where the inspiration for this wildly popular Netflix series came from? What events and real-life stories influenced the creation of the show? Today we'll explore the fascinating origins of Money Heist and uncover the real-life events that sparked the show's plot and characters. The story behind Money Heist begins with Pina, the creator of the series. Before Money Heist, Pina was already an established producer in Spanish television, having worked on shows like Los Serrano and The Paper House. The concept of a high-stakes heist, featuring a group of criminals led by a mysterious mastermind known as the Professor, was an idea that had long been on his mind. In interviews, Pina has stated that the initial idea for Money Heist was inspired by a desire to create something that was both thrilling and deeply emotional. He wanted to focus on the personal lives of the characters as much as their criminal exploits, adding a layer of depth that many heist dramas often lack. But what really set Money Heist apart was its unapologetically bold and emotional narrative, not to mention its unique approach to storytelling. The show's plot revolves around the plan to rob the Royal Mint of Spain, and while the concept of a heist itself isn't unique, the way in which Money Heist approached it set it apart. The key inspiration for the show's premise came from real-life robberies that occurred in Spain in the past, as well as a few international heists that inspired Pina's creative vision. One of the most significant influences on Money Heist was the story of the 1980 Royal Mint of Spain heist, a robbery that took place in Madrid. This daring heist involved a group of thieves who tried to break into the Royal Mint with the intention of stealing millions of euros. The heist was unsuccessful, and the criminals were eventually caught. But the sheer audacity of the attempt left a lasting impression on the Spanish public. The Royal Mint heist became one of the most talked about crimes in Spain in the 1980s, and it is believed to have influenced Pina when developing the story for Money Heist. Just like in the show, the criminals involved in this real-life heist attempted to print money and make their escape without leaving a trace. The failed heist became a source of inspiration for Pina, who wanted to create a similarly ambitious, high-stakes robbery. Another real-life event that influenced the show's plot was the Banco de España heist in 2019. Although this robbery was not fully realized like the one in the series, it was an audacious attempt by criminals to steal from Spain's central bank. The criminals involved in the heist used elaborate planning and teamwork, and although they were eventually caught, the event further cemented Spain's reputation as a hotbed for daring heists. But Money Heist doesn't just focus on the heists themselves. It delves deeply into the personal lives of the robbers and the motivations behind their crimes. The characters in the show are not your typical one-dimensional criminals. Each member of the gang has a complex backstory, and their involvement in the heist often stems from personal experiences, struggles, and trauma. The main character of Money Heist, the Professor, is one of the most captivating aspects of the show. His brilliant mind, meticulous planning, and ability to stay one step ahead of the authorities make him an enigmatic and charismatic figure. While the Professor may seem like a fictional creation, his character is actually inspired by a blend of real-life individuals who share his intelligence and cunning. One of the key influences behind the Professor's character is the infamous Spanish criminal and mastermind, Carlos the Professor Salvador, a name many in Spain associate with criminal masterminds. Known for his exceptional ability to plan and execute heists, Salvador's genius-level intellect and calm demeanor in the face of danger closely mirror the Professor's personality. It's likely that Pina drew upon these real-life criminal masterminds to shape the Professor's character into the charismatic leader we know and love today. As for the rest of the crew, each of the robbers was designed to be a unique reflection of different aspects of society. For example, Tokyo, one of the most iconic characters in the series, is often seen as a symbol of rebellion and defiance. Her character was inspired by real-life individuals who have a troubled past, but are driven by their desire for freedom and excitement. Other characters, such as Berlin, Moscow, Rio, and Denver, have their own distinct backstories, which were influenced by both real-life figures and fictional archetypes. Each character in Money Heist is more than just a criminal. They represent different aspects of the human experience, from love and loss to betrayal and redemption. Beyond the specific heists and characters, Money Heist also touches on broader social and political themes that reflect real-world issues. The series has been interpreted by many viewers as a critique of the Spanish financial system, class inequality, and the struggles faced by ordinary people in a world dominated by powerful institutions. The show's portrayal of a group of outcasts coming together to take on the system resonates with many, as it speaks to a desire for justice and change in a world that often feels unfair. One of the most prominent aspects of the show's global success has been its appeal to viewers across cultural and political boundaries. The iconic red jumpsuits and Salvador Dalí masks worn by the robbers have become symbols of resistance and rebellion. In fact, the imagery of Money Heist has been adopted by protest groups and movements around the world, from the 2019 protests in Hong Kong to demonstrations in Latin America. People have embraced the show's themes of resistance and standing up against oppressive systems, drawing parallels between the struggles portrayed in the series and their own real-life battles for justice and equality. While Money Heist is undoubtedly a work of fiction, its depiction of rebellion, social justice, and the desire to challenge the status quo reflects the real-world tensions and struggles that many people face today. It's this connection to real-life issues that has made the show resonate with audiences far beyond Spain. In conclusion, Money Heist is more than just a thrilling crime drama. It's a show that draws inspiration from real-life events, historical robberies, and social movements that have shaped the world we live in today. From the daring Royal Mint heist to the characters who have become cultural icons, the show's origins are deeply rooted in real-world stories of crime, rebellion, and resistance. The success of Money Heist lies in its ability to take these real-life inspirations and weave them into a compelling narrative that captivates audiences around the world. It's a testament to the power of storytelling and the ability of a great show to transcend cultural boundaries and make a lasting impact on viewers. So, the next time you watch Money Heist, remember that behind the thrilling heists and unforgettable characters, there's a fascinating world of real-life inspiration that helped bring this unforgettable show to life.